Happiness Beyond Desires, A Journey of Self-Discovery, by Nameless Saint. The concept of happiness is one that has been explored by philosophers, psychologists, and spiritual leaders for centuries. Many believe that the key to true and lasting happiness lies in the ability to let go of desires and attachments, to see through the illusions of the world around us, and to embrace the impermanence of all things. The idea that nothing in this world is permanent is one that is central to many spiritual and philosophical traditions. From the Buddhist concept of impermanence to the Greek philosopher Heraclitus' famous statement that no man ever steps in the same river twice, the impermanence of all things is a fundamental truth that we must come to accept if we are to find lasting happiness. One of the main reasons why desires and attachments can be so detrimental to our happiness is that they are often based on the illusion of permanence. We may believe that if we can just attain a certain object, achieve a certain goal, or find a certain relationship, we will be happy forever. But the reality is that all of these things are subject to change and decay, and our attachment to them can only lead to suffering. In order to find true happiness, then, we must learn to let go of our desires and attachments, and to see through the illusions that they create. This does not mean that we should become passive or indifferent to the world around us, but rather that we should cultivate a sense of detachment that allows us to approach life with equanimity and acceptance. Ultimately, the key to lasting happiness lies in our ability to embrace the impermanence of all things, to let go of our desires and attachments, and to see through the illusions that they create. By doing so, we can cultivate a sense of peace and contentment that is not dependent on external circumstances, and that can sustain us even in the face of adversity and change. For some individuals, finding lasting happiness may involve a spiritual component. Many religious and spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of letting go of desires and attachments and cultivating inner qualities such as compassion and wisdom. In these traditions, it is often believed that true and lasting happiness can only be found through a connection with a higher power or divine source. By surrendering our ego and our attachment to external things, we can open ourselves up to a deeper sense of meaning and purpose. We can recognize that our lives are part of a larger, interconnected whole, and that our actions can have a positive impact on the world around us. In this way, we can find a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond our individual desires and needs. We can tap into a source of wisdom and guidance that can help us navigate the challenges and uncertainties of life, and that can sustain us even in the face of adversity and change. Ultimately, whether we find happiness through a spiritual path or through a secular one, the key is to cultivate an awareness of the impermanence of all things and to let go of our attachments and desires. By doing so, we can tap into a deeper sense of peace and contentment that is not dependent on external circumstances. And in this way, we can find true and lasting happiness, both within ourselves and in the world around us. If you enjoy watching this video, kindly consider subscribing to my channel. New content is posted daily. Thank you, and may God bless you.